it's Ro. I wanted to make a video because tomorrow is National Chocolate Mint Day, and my favorite ice cream flavor is mint chocolate chip, but I thought, let's make something creative with this. Let's make cookies that taste like ice cream flavors. So don't be confused, we are not making ice cream cookies, just cookies that taste like ice cream flavors, such as mint chocolate chip, cookies and cream, and Rocky Road. The first cookie that we're gonna be making are my favorite mint chocolate chip cookies. To make these mint chocolate chip cookies, the things you'll need will be 2 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of butter, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of packed light brown sugar, 2 eggs, 5 ounces of mint chocolate candies, which for me is about 28 of these Andes candies, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a little bit of light green food coloring. This one is even called mint. The first step to make our cookies is to chop our mints. I got a cutting board in front of me with a sharp cutting knife, and I'm gonna be giving them a rough chop because we want big chunks. We don't want them too small because you want to be able to see these in the cookies. Now we're just gonna be using 27 of these. One didn't make it. Now it's time to whisk together our dry ingredients, our flour, some salt, and baking powder. Add them into the bowl and whisk together. Now in a large bowl, cream together your butter and sugars, our brown sugar and regular sugar. Mix together until smooth. Now add your eggs one at a time, mixing between each one, and don't forget to scrape down the sides using your spatula. Down to the ground, down to the ground, down to the ground. After the eggs are mixed in, add in the vanilla and peppermint extracts. Then mix together one more time. Now it's time for the food coloring. It doesn't take a lot, but you can make it any shade you like. Then mix until the color is nice and even. Our batter is almost ready. You can smell the peppermint. Now we'll add our flour into the butter mixture and mix together on a low speed. And as soon as it's combined, stop. You don't want to overmix. Last step to making this cookie dough is adding our chocolate mints and fold. We go under, gently over, and turn. All right, our mint chocolate chip cookie dough is all ready. It's ready to bake. And look at this. It looks just like mint chocolate chip ice cream. In front of me, I've got a baking sheet lined with a piece of parchment paper and an ice cream scoop. How fitting. I'll be putting 6 scoops onto the tray because they spread while they bake. Just try to space them out. This recipe makes about 2 dozen cookies. Now our cookies are ready to bake. Heat your oven to 350 and bake for about 8 minutes. Doo-doo! And there you have it, mint chocolate chip cookies, a perfect treat for tomorrow's chocolate mint day. I love this recipe because it has an amazing texture and it tastes delicious. Now I get to have a bite for me. Yep, that is mint chocolate chip. The next recipe that we're gonna be making are these cookies and cream cookies. To make these cookies and cream cookies, the things you'll need will be 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of butter, 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 cup of packed light brown sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 package of cookies and cream pudding mix, some Oreos, enough for 1 cup chopped, 1/2 cup of white chocolate chips, and 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips. The first step to make this recipe is to chop up your Oreo cookies. You'll need enough to make 1 cup chopped. For me, that's 10 Oreos. Now in a medium-sized bowl, whisk together your dry ingredients, the flour, baking soda, and salt. Whisk them up and set them off to the side. Now in a large bowl, cream together your butter and sugars, both regular sugar and brown sugar. Mix together until smooth. Once the mixture is smooth, add your cookies and cream Oreo pudding mix and mix together until well combined. The pudding mix is gonna make our cookies nice and soft. Now add your eggs one at a time, mixing between each one and scraping down the sides. Then add the vanilla extract and mix it up one more time. Our butter mixture is looking right. Now pour in all of the dry ingredients and then mix it together on a low speed so that you don't get a big dust cloud until everything's evenly combined. Ooh, cookie dough is almost ready. Now we are gonna be folding in our chopped Oreos and chocolate chocolate chips. Just remember, you want to be gently folding them in right now so that they keep their shape while they bake. Ooh! Our cookies and cream cookie dough batter is now ready to scoop. And again, I am using an ice cream scoop. I'm gonna scoop 6 cookies onto the tray so that while they're baking, they have plenty of space. This recipe makes 2 dozen cookies. Now, bake these cookies in the oven at 350 degrees for about 12 minutes. Ta-doo! And there you have it, cookies and cream cookies. Gotta take a little taste test. This tastes just like the ice cream, only in cookie form. This is incredible. The last recipe that we are making today is Rocky Road. To make these Rocky Road cookies, the things you will need will be 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 cup of butter, 1¼ cup of packed light brown sugar, 3/4 cup of granulated sugar, 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, ½ a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of almond extract, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 cup of walnuts, and 1 cup of mini marshmallows. First step to making these cookies is chopping up our walnuts. Pour the nuts onto the cutting board, grab your sharp cutting knife, and chop them up. Just be careful of your fingers. Then in a medium bowl, add your dry ingredients, flour, cocoa powder, salt, and baking soda. Whisk together until well combined and then set off to the side. Then in a large bowl, cream together your butter and brown sugar and regular sugar. Mix together until nice and smooth. After you've creamed your butter and sugar, add an egg, mix it up, scrape down the sides, add the second egg, mix it up, scrape down the sides. Next, add your extracts, vanilla and almond. Gonna do a double pour. Here we go. And mix it up again. Vanilla. Now pour all of your dry ingredients into the larger bowl with the butter mixture and mix together on a low speed until well combined. Our batter is looking good and it's time to add some rocks in our road. Pour in your chopped up walnuts and gently fold our walnuts in. Our Rocky Road cookie dough is ready to scoop. I'm gonna scoop 6 cookies onto the baking sheet, giving them plenty of space to spread. After you've got your cookies scooped, I know what some of you may be thinking. You may be thinking, Ro, what about the marshmallows? Don't worry, you guys, I would never forget about marshmallows. We're actually gonna be adding these after we bake our cookies for a little bit. And this is so they don't completely melt. So what we're going to do is pop these cookies in the oven at 350 degrees and bake them for 8 minutes. Then we're gonna take the cookie tray out while they're still hot, place in a few marshmallows, and put them back in the oven for about 2 to 3 minutes. Ta-da! Here are all the ice cream flavored cookies that we made today. We made 3 delicious recipes: mint chocolate chip, cookies and cream, and Rocky Road cookies. I'll be posting these recipes and a bunch of pictures on RosannaPansino.com, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, so you can check them out there. And if you guys make these cookies, please take a picture and send them to me. I love seeing your baking creations. It just makes me happy. I really love these recipes because they taste just like the ice cream flavors and there's no decoration involved. So if you're a beginner baker, these are a really good recipe to start with because there isn't any difficult decoration. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite ice cream flavor is. Mine is mint chocolate chip, but what's yours? All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye-bye. If you would like to watch any more fun videos, you can click up here or up here.